5 seconds.
Initiating jam.
Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bombs.
Initiating jammer.
I'm reloading.
Swapping mags! Wall fort! Swapping mag.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do. 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Wall reinforced.
Korea is present. Field active.
10 seconds left. Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb.
The Chiba barrier is activated.
Swapping mag. Loading new mag.
Changing mags!
Mission critical. Bomb diffuser activated.
Swapping mags!
Friendly, last operator standing. Diffuser located. Protect. Disable the diffuser. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure. Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Camera feed up and running.
5 seconds and counting. Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bomb.
Feed active. Wait, tight. Razor wire in position. Camera in position.
Drop the diffuser.
Time to make a new game.
Been recovered.
We have this.
Light effective.
15 seconds left. No longer in your possession. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Down to 1 friendly. All friendlies have been eliminated. We need to locate a bomb. Ten seconds. 5 seconds to go. A bomb must be located and defused.
Swapping mags.
And we are ready to go here. Each between the Hoosiers versus UNA. So my mic does not sound correct, but that's okay. UNH gonna be starting on attack here. Gonna be Clubhouse. Ace Mirror first two bands. Kaid and Capitao are gonna take the exit next. Before we get started here, again. Microphone, please. Going to be on attack. Most likely, I expect to see gym bedroom to be the first bomb site. Could see cache server. Potentially basement, but a lot of teams like to go to that second or third. UNH bringing a pretty standard lineup for a second floor take. Bringing out that OSA to deal with those highway windows. A Deimos in case of any lurkers. Nomad with the air jabs, of course, to secure some flanks. Thatcher, Thermite, the tried and true combo. See the Bandit, the Warden, the Aruni. Pretty standard picks out of both sides, so 5. Bandit batteries will be the main target for the Thatcher. Could probably use one of Deimos' frag grenades to help flush out any bandit tricking. Do spot that Maestro as well. Definitely want to make sure they deal with those cameras before they try to start planting. Could see a Nitro from below from that Warden. No castle on the defense. I know a lot of teams like to castle out those highway facing windows. Buy some a bit of time. Doesn't look like there's any spawn peaks. You do spot those reinforcements on the CCTV outer walls. It looks like they might have one roaming around this eastern side of the map. Baki getting a flank cam set up. That gets destroyed. Might have spotted one Raptors. See the OS is going to start looking for something here.
A really big fucking hole coming right up.
Could just get the standard shield set up. They do spot that Warden in CCTV. Gonna have a Deimos drone flying out for the Maestro, actually. Wants to see if he's maybe hiding somewhere on his camera. Looks like he is. Second floor there, first blood going to the Hoosiers. They're taking down that Thermite real quick. I believe he got that breach open, but I'm not entirely sure. Does manage to get that breach open. Looks like the Bandit might have just swung out from bathroom or something. Bless now gonna be throwing some rounds back on the Thatcher. Minute 30 to go here. UNH in a pretty good spot. Momentum is not in their favor, but they have plenty of time on the clock to get a pick before they really dedicate for a push. So spot the Warden on the peek out. He'll pay for that. Baki picks up one. Back to a 4v4 with a minute to go. Seems the enemy team getting a little impatient with UNH taking their time before really doing too much here. Definitely looking for some more picks before they really commit anywhere. Throwing out the drone for the Aruni. Spots are in con. Knows he's going to be in that hatch there. Goes for the drop. Looks like it's pretty uncontested. The scan will come out from the bulletproof there. Might have been a Maestro cam, but the Jaeger swinging out at just the right time to catch Baki at the back. 20 seconds to go. UNH starting to get aggressive. The Maestro cams are coming out. Jaeger ADS will take down the frag grenade that was designated for that Maestro cam. Another scan. Jaeger on the bomb finds one more. 10 seconds to go. 2v4. Nomad spots at the Jaeger. Does good damage. Can't secure the kill. Thatcher unable to secure it as well. He comes out. He dies for it. Nitro from below takes down the Thatcher. There'll be no time to plant. He's just walked away with the first round here. UNH gonna get their chance at attack now for the second round. Looks like they're geared up for a basement take. Bring out the Ram, Gridlock, Rim, Nomad, and Buck. A lot of soft breach here. Gonna have hard breach charge from the Rim most likely to deal with any hatches, as they don't have a dedicated hard breacher. They got one on those main stairs, kind of towards kitchen. Gonna see Baki throwing to the drone, catching some rounds through the foothole. He gets down to very low HP. Looks for the kill. The Aruni will find it instead. That'll be a quick 4v5. Might be able to get the correct call out for the Aruni to get traded off here. Yeah, the Grim. Dreamy gonna find that one. Bring it back to a 4v4. Even with the loss of the Ram. UNH has a lot of soft breach potential here for these vertical sight lines. Looks like they want to maybe get a flank drone set up before they get those air jabs and those gridlock traps thrown around. Dreamy's trying to open up some better angles to the floor here. Looking towards armor to see if he can't spot one out. Air jab's gonna be mixed in with the gridlock traps just to really make sure nobody can flank. The hard breach charge is going off as well, getting those hatches open. A minute 30 to go. Looks like UNH might want to go for a main push here. That Bug's starting to open up some more. I'm gonna start droning out main here. A minute 5 to go. It's kind of clumped up towards main here. Could be a big push through. But the Buck caused a distraction, bait some attention. They spot out some Maestro cams once again. Have to assume he's probably on site somewhere. 45 seconds to go now. UNH still taking their time. Warden gonna be spotted outside somewhere. 35 seconds to go now. You see 2 drop in Moto. The smoke's gonna come out. Maestro goes down quick for a 4v3. 25 seconds. Gridlock gonna drop in as well. Everybody kind of clumping up towards this west side. Looking for the kill through Moto. But the Warden from above, he'll find one. The Grim will mark out one. Nitro will come down from another. 10 seconds to go. Give Warden a third. We'll get the trade there to make it 4. UNH will walk away going down 0-2 here early. One more round before the final ban phase will take over. Round gonna be underway here. Hoosiers once again gonna go up to the second floor. Most likely CCTV cache bomb site. Expect a lot of play in the rafters. Probably a couple of flanks towards the west side. Could see one of them hanging out in the gym bedroom area. Gonna bring out the mute, the Azami, of course. She's pretty much a necessity or defense on cache CCTV. Under 2 minutes to go here. No deaths on the board quite yet. UNH mostly just getting set up here using the Thatcher gadget. Trying to get some of these breaches open. Those floors drones are good to try to prevent any sort of tricking. Just spot the Jaeger and Khan. They do have that wall open as well. Plenty of angles of attack for UNH here. Floors goes down to half health. Looks like they might have got that breach open. Looks like they want to send Nomad on a little off angle flank here. Gonna throw the air jabs on the outside of the window. Doesn't think he realizes he has his gadget active right now. His gadget is in fact active. Please don't get in a firefight as 2 go down. Finally realizes it. 3v5 minutes ago. Gets swung out from 1 on Raptors. That'll do some damage to Nomad. Flores still half HP. Thermite with the case down towards the first floor. One comes running outside to see Rooney. No kills for her. Looks like she's going to opt to go for a first floor take here instead. They find 1 on the Rooney. 3v4, 43 seconds to go. Not a really good angle of attack to come up from below here. Expecting one to be top red. 30 seconds to go. Baki and the Thermite have to work together. Just as Nomad goes down, the shotgun comes on the corner. Baki's there for the trade. 30 seconds to go. 1v3. Does have the diffuser in hand, but he has to fight his way onto point here. Free fire will come through. The nitro getting thrown out. The impact will find flush as well. 12 seconds to go. But the Jaeger able to come peeking through with the pistol. Pistol. That will send UNH down. 0-3. Gonna go into the last band phase here. Have to decide if you want to take out some form of utility, if you want to target. It looks like they're going to take out Azami. Very useful operator in a lot of bomb sites. Thermite going to be taken down by who's the as well. Relegating the only hard breacher alive to be the Habana, as well as anybody with those hard breaching charges. Seconds to go before we get this 4th round started officially. It looks like Huzier is going to be back in gym bedroom. UNH going to bring out the Grim, Maverick, Lion, Nomad, and Ash. Do spot the Aruni here early as the operators get locked in. So they want to get the Grim towards the construction side here. Maybe send one up from the first floor potentially. Lion gonna be in that western hallway towards the bathroom. Now the Hoosiers have sent a few roamers out before, especially with that Warden. You have to be careful of that shotgun SMG-12, I believe. But first blood will go in the favor of UNH. Baki finding 1 just as we get down to 2 minutes. Gonna drone himself out here up through main. Thought his drone got destroyed there for a second.
You located a bomb.
Minute 40 to go. UNH still taking their time. Looks like he might just straight up be able to walk up main here. The barbed wire will slow him down and give him away. The Maverick's getting that breach wall open. Does spot what I believe to be a Thorn hanging out on the bed. This first scan is going to come out just as the fire extinguisher gets exploded. The audio might have been able to hide the sound of that barbed wire breaking here as Bless starts looking for one. UNH slowly collapsing in on site. Might hear one behind him here. Might have a call that there's somebody flanking from the first floor. I have to be careful of that head peeking angle over the bomb. Another lion scan comes out here. Looking for whoever's on the bed. Doesn't find him. A live ping will find somebody in con. Baki finds his second now. Gonna start throwing out a couple of Bs. Taking on the bulletproof camera as well. Ash is there to support Lion as well. A couple more Bs gonna fly out to try to flush anybody out. Maestro from behind will find one onto the Lion. Baki gonna throw some Bs out. One more gonna go down on the site. Two lands here using an Ash breaching charge for the camera. 2v4. Another kill in the favor of the Hoosiers here. 3v2. Pass the bomb down as time starts to tick out of 15 seconds. Here goes the Aruni. Last left alive. Maestro. No cameras on the point either. He's going to be flying pretty much blind. Airdrop's going out. Give it to Nomad. UNH puts a round on their side of the board, making it 1-3.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Round 5 going to be underway here. UNH most likely hoping to bring it back to a 3-3 before the half swap. See what they can do with these final 2 rounds remaining on attack. Most likely going to see the Hoosiers going back to gym bedroom, or they might try their luck down in the basement once again.
10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds before insertion. Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Swapping mags.
My air jab is deployed.
Drone's ready.
And it's going to get to work droning out the east side here. No reinforcements up on the second floor. Looks like Baki might want to go through secret here to get an angle. Does look like the Hoosiers did return to the basement. Spots out what I believe the mute. Takes out the ping on the Aruni. That might have been smoke I saw earlier. Do have a ping on the Maestro. No, those cameras are going to be annoying. They haven't been detrimental to UNH yet, but they have just been annoying. Looks like Baki wants to head towards blue here. Might have a live ping on one. UNH is going through, doing their due diligence to secure the first floor. They did have that warden in the previous round on basement coming on the flank. Looks like they're going to send a couple of Bs out to try to scare whoever's hiding in secret. A couple of pings do find their way homes, pinging the clash. Baki dropping down in secret, does spot the clash with their shield. Not really sure how she works after all of her reworks, but oh well. Does look they're sending the Ash around on a flank, and the Warden will discover that. Quick 4v5 as time starts ticking down to a minute here. That gas pipe just kind of in the way. Pocket throws out EMP. Hopefully to do whatever with the clash shield as the Warden. He picks up a second now. The Lion goes down. Smoke canisters start flying out. Everybody's wrapped around secret blue. They have to be cautious here, especially if that Warden's flanking. Only 30 seconds ago, they just start acting fast. There's the Warden with the shotgun right in Baki's mitt. That'll shrink it back to a 2v4. Make it a 1v4 now. Dreamy going down to the smoke. Looks like the gnome. Oh, the Warden, rather. Thought he might have ran away, but he instead stuck around on the bar. He'll find 3 on the round, I believe. Maybe 4, but that put a 4th round in the favor of the Hoosiers. As we move on to our final round of attack for UNH. UNH gonna be on their last round of attack potentially here. Bring up the Nomad, Maverick, Dokkaebi, Lion, and Ash. This is a comp I would have seen back during the release of Clash and Maverick. Looks like the Hoosiers went back to the 2nd floor here. So at least that's the impression that UNH is under. Gonna get the Maverick to work on that western side wall. Less looking for the off angle, maybe support him out. Maybe looking for a Nitro to possibly come flying through, especially once they added those trajectory arcs. Or projectile arcs, rather. Getting rid of this reinforcement. Opening up to be a softball that you can just shoot through or send an Ash charge through. Ash, meanwhile, is half HP. First blood does go in the favor of the Hoosiers. We're going to need taking down the Lion, Nomad, and Ash. Both still half HP. 1:30 to go. Baki's looking for a breach on the east side. Just spot one towards red stairs. Maybe him and Drew looking for a pick here. Red stairs crosses in fast there. Jaeger running back and forth. He goes in after him, takes a little bit of damage. Looking for what this Jaeger might be. Pregnant goes out. The Nomad barely escapes a headshot. Baki takes another round or 2. Jaeger on the swing out. He goes down to Baki 4v4. Have to deal with Webbers in construction here. They got 2 set up on the red stairs. Gonna use some time here to start droning out Khan, figure out where they need to watch from. Lance finds one more. The Ash picking up one. 3v4. Under 30 seconds to go. Droning out the rest of this defending team before they start getting active. Now it's only 15 seconds. They gotta get the diffuser on site and planted. Have to be careful of potential nitros from below. Trying to get into sight as Baki starts getting scans. Gotta get up on the bed, but the bandit with an off angle, he finds one. The Dokkaebi is still on red stairs. Bandit finds another in round 6. We'll go in the favor of the Hoosiers here. I was gonna swap, and each gonna have their chance to show what they can do on defense. Mir and Ace, the first to be taken off the board here. Second bans from each team. Taking out the Ram and the Kaid. Some wall denial as well as information gathering being denied for the defense. Meanwhile, the offense focused a lot more on those hard breachers, the big soft breacher. UNH bringing out a pretty interesting squad. You see the Alibi, the Malusi, Valk, Aruni, and Castle to round it out. A lot of information gathering. A couple of traps to slow down the attackers. UNH gonna be setting up both the east and the west sides of the second floor here. Gonna have Lance on the roam. Couple of traps and reinforcements thrown in cash room as
A
well.
bomb has been located by Op 4.
Prisma's thrown up, hopefully to gather some information as well. Twitch drone does come in through CCTV as Baki finds first kill with the castle there.
Deploying my trump
A
card.
breach comes in as well as a drone on that west or eastern side. It's gonna vacate the red stairs. Looks like he's gonna wrap up through main instead. Two minutes to go now. UNH with the man advantage.
Proximity alarm. Throwing proximity alarm.
Things have slowed down quite a bit here as we get down to 1:30. Aki playing in around the bedroom area. Watching these highway windows for an easy pick, hopefully. Minute 15. It looks like the push is going to start in through construction here. See a smoke grenade coming in on cash. Do have Dreamy there as well. Gonna be looking for one. Baki though doesn't expect the one to be in construction breach. That Capital will find him. Minute to go now. Bless swings out. There's some rounds through the round. Hello? There's some rounds through the west breach. The drone comes through the window to spot out Bless as well. Dreamy is still on that eastern side of the map towards construction. Malusi, quarter HP. Speaking of Dreamy, he goes down. Lance finds one. 30 seconds to go. A frag grenade thrown in towards the bathroom. 3v3 with 25 seconds to go. Do still have Bless's Nitro ready to go. Could be the way they deny or delay
Seconds.
the last second plant that the Hoosiers are going to have to go for here.
Time expires in 10 seconds.
8 seconds to go. The fire arrow comes out on Bless to flush him out of the shower stall. They're going for the plant behind the bomb. They can't swing out in time. Twitch finds one. Give one to Bless. Looking for the bomb. Can't find it. All left up to the Malusi. Quarter HP. Tries to find one through the breach. Can't take down the Capital. The Gridlock instead will find the kill. Round will go to Hoosiers, and that will put UNH on map point here. Potentially the last round of Clubhouse here. UNH gonna opt to go for cash CCTV. Bringing out the Defender this time, as well as the Doc, the Zombie Legion, and the Mute. Pretty standard setup for the second floor bomb site. A lot of traps for intel gather, also slowing down any sort of aggressive push.
Plan your defensive facility.
Mine going
Down
out.
to 10 seconds.
Legion and Defender are going to work well together. Expect to see the traps working pretty well in unison. Round 7 going to be underway here with 2 minutes 45 on the clock. Units throwing out the rest of their traps here. Rest of the utility getting set up. Only form of wall denial is going to be those mute jammers, and those are particularly hard to defend. Sounds like the breach has already gone underway on that second floor wall. Lance going to be roaming around that first floor area, throwing out a couple of goos.
Tried to get through that.
First blood will go to the Hoosiers. Give him second there as well. Capital and Grim each find one, quickly turning into a 3v5 on the point. Lance all by himself on this ace site. Does find, or sorry, Dreamy. Does find two. Taking out the Grim and one more, just even the numbers back out. One on site gets taken down by Bless. Now it's a minute 30 to go, and UNH has swung them wildly back in their favor. Bless with the perfect setup here to stay on the red stairs. Red stairs.
Op 4, last
Dreamy
operator
finds a
standing.
third now. That'll put it to a 3v1. The Capital throwing out some smoke bolts. Gonna be walking in there, but Bless will find the head. UNH extends it for at least one more round, going to 2-6.
Protect the bombs.
Razor one's ready. Anybody need a
UNH bring out a pretty similar lineup here as they go into the basement. Fender, Valkyrie, Aruni this time.
10 seconds left.
Melissa and Smoke gonna make an appearance. That Smoke's so good for delaying those late game pushes.
You must protect your
The
bombs
Melissa as
from
well.
being
If they can
used by
combo those gadgets together, especially with the Fenrir, could be a lethal trio. Just a lot of slow, blind, general bewilderment.
Mine ready to go.
Deploying razor wire. Camera feed up and running.
2 minutes 30 to go here. UNH looks like they're not gonna send any roamers out too far here. Gonna have that smoke up in blue. Blast hanging out in church. Gonna have the Malusi and Moto. Pretty much just turtling around the site, expecting an aggressive push from the Hoosiers.
Op 4 located a bomb. You know what to do.
Two kills. I looked away for a second. God dang. UNH going up to a quick 5v3 advantage. Making sure they hold on tooth and nail here. Keeping turtles up on the site here. Under a minute 30 to go. Nobody getting too aggressive. Lance is getting spotted out by these Grim Bees. A lot of live pings on his location. Rooney half HP.
Someone exposed.
More Grim Bees gonna go out on this smoke. The sledge. We'll find one taking down the Malusi, making it a 4v3 at the minute to go. Do hear the telltale shots of that MP7. Bless maybe trying to get a trade back for the Malusi. More Grim Bees gonna be thrown out. Smoke canisters gonna start making their appearance as we get down to 35 seconds. I hope somebody shot that canister. Still up in secret is that Grim. One smoke canister left to go. Another group of Grim Beasts being thrown out. Lance does take some damage this time, but he slides out with his life. 3 members of UNH are injured as we get down to the final seconds. Still 2-6. 4v3. Some damage from Baki. Buck finds one. The grenade forces Baki back. Looks like they're going to drop through the hatch. Lance picks up one. Give one more to the sledge. Under a second to go. Les picks up another. Buck all by himself. Forced into the plant here, and Lance will round the corner. UNH will take it. Just another round. Bring it to a 3-6. Timeout going to be requested by the Hoosiers as all of a sudden they just can't get a round back from this UNH team. Holy a minute. The UNH wants to go back to gym bedroom here. Try their luck on that second floor once again. Gonna bring out the Bandit, Fenrir, Castle, Vigil, and Malusi.
Protect the bombs.
Pretty standard setup to what we've seen from UNH, and it's been working for them on defense so far. They've taken back 2 in a row. Hope that explosion doesn't hurt Lance. 10 seconds to go before round 10 gets underway. UNH has to take 3 more in a row if they want to force this into overtime. The Hoosiers want to get started. Knocking open these highway windows. Getting some better sightlines on the site here. No early kills for either side. I will gladly eat my words as Baki with the quick peek finds one. 2 minutes now. 5v4 in the favor of UNH. Sounds like there's a lot of movement towards this west side of the map, but I could be hearing things. But what I'm not hearing is time ticking down to 1:30. A grenade going off in the vent. Unable to destroy the batteries. Might get him that time. Does destroy one battery, and Lance was not there in time to try and trick it. Instead, just gonna hug the corner, tries to find one, unable to take down the thermite there. Minutes ago, 4v4. Vigil still on that first floor, roaming around. Could find an early or unexpected pick to keep the odd favors in the advantage of UNH. Get down to 40 seconds. Most likely, we're going to see a fast and aggressive push towards site, either from that west side breach point or through one of the windows. Not sure how the con situation looks. They do have one in Logi. Impact comes through. The dough could be finds one. Vigil on the flank manages to pick up one. Get blessed one as well. 15 seconds to go. 2v2. Two members of UNH are on the bomb sites, able to delay the plan if they need to. Thermite finds one. The trade out from the Vigil and Baki to find the last. UNH once again tooth and nail. Gonna force this into a 4-6 now, taking 3 in a row. This will be CCTV cache room for UNH. They're doing really well with this Fenrir. Surprised they decided to take out a Rooney over there. Especially with how Bless has been at locking down these sites, kind of turtling down. Just making it impossible for these last second pushes to come through. UNH gonna bring out the Azami this time. Goyle also making an appearance. A few swaps from their last lineup. UNH getting the last of their preparation done as round gets started. Quick hard breach coming out, I believe. On the west side of garage, they're targeting those lower doors. Baki gonna hang out up on the catwalk with the barricades. Looking for a potential peek. So has to be careful of the door. Breach does come through on site there. Dreamy unable to bandit trick. Sounds like one of the Goyle traps is going to go off there as well. Now the breach goes through. Baki watching from an off angle, looking for a cheeky little headshot potentially. Does get spotted out by a scan. They do start targeting him behind the barricade, but the Kiba does stay up long enough for him to escape. Minute 40 to go. Still a 5v5. A lot of pressure towards UNH here, but they're all kind of bundled up on site, ready for these pushes. Do take down one, keep a barrier. He just puts it right back up. First blood does go to the Thermite, taking down the Malusi. Bandit going down to half. Just as we get down to 1:10 here. Lance on the red stairs, ready for the shove in. Expecting one through breach. Maybe one comes in on the flank as well. Yeah, we'll find one in the back there, taking down Baki. Now 50 seconds to go. The smoke starts to come through. Those weird little barricades as well. Lance throws the impact to blow it back open, trying to keep that sight line open just to scare them from planting. Just another barricade will come through. Fenrir trap going absolutely crazy, not able to delay the plant. Bandit goes down very low. He goes down to the gridlock and con. Lance finds one. In the midst of all that, diffuser is planted. Now it's a 2v4. The clock working against UNH. And that barricade just absolutely closing them off from being able to rotate how they want. They have to fight the rotate. The Ash will pick up 2 more, and UNH will lose round 11. The match going to go in the favor of the Hoosiers. And they walk away with the win off of Clubhouse.